Hey guys, and welcome to Dark Circle 22 Plays the First Tree. Now, this is one of those games where I decided to play it because I was looking for games with dogs in it. Because I played so many cat games, Copycat, The Stray, all these cats, and I'm like, what about the dogs? I couldn't really find much out there. There is some out there, but where you control a dog. I mean, like Farewell North is one. What else? There's more. But I was like, let me add foxes into the game as well of that genre so I can make it easier for games to play. So this one's the first tree. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in afterwards.
Are you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
Wow.
Yeah, a bit. Usually get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
I don't know. It seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
All right.
Wow. Oh. Double jump. Obvious. Oh, I could walk with just like the analog stick, lightly tapping it. So this game's meant for like the controller. I think I was supposed to be running still while he was talking. I was waiting for it. I didn't want to miss anything. Oh, so this is a mama fox, isn't it? Mama fox. Oh no!
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
Fuck. Damn it.
She couldn't stay, though. She had to find her other two children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
Wow. The first tree. It's already sad, dude. Can't just push that on it from the
Fox
get.
looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
Can I yip? Can I yip? I can't yip. Oh, Ooh. Ooh. So many birds. Wait, didn't I see something? Oh, it's right here. The starlight. That's leading to somewhere. There's stars in there. So much. So much. Oh, it's like light rays. Naked. Don't tell me it's another kid. Huh?
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it.
No, so that's what.
I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
I am a Jedi like my father and my father before me, whatever. Is there fall damage? Wow! Yeah. Those, you know the snow foxes that hunt rabbits under the snow, whatever. Rodents. They pounce the snow fox. I was about to say, I thought it was individual. No, it's just generic double paw print. See something over there. Wow, there's some. I see one on the damn top of the Banjo-Kazooie ass pillar. Another diggy.
Usually those kids would leave me alone,
A tank?
but somehow they could tell I was different. They made fun of how far away I lived. They called my dad a sourdough. I was a blabbermouth as a kid, telling my dad stories I made up for hours. But after that show and tell, didn't
there's
tell
one
him
more.
much anymore. He didn't know exactly what was wrong, but his best guess was that the toys he carved weren't cool enough. He carved me a tank and tried to tell me what it was like to be in a real tank as a serviceman.
I didn't know your dad was in the military.
Yeah, in the army. The
Yeah,
sad
Doughboy.
thing is that
World
I've
War
pretty
One.
much forgotten until
But
just
that's
now.
a modern tank.
There's so much I still don't know about him.
I'm sorry. He knows how much you love him. You're going to see him again soon and have some closure, I'm sure.
This one doesn't count? Kitsune, do kitsune. game is chill as hell, dude. What's that? It's a bunny. Oh. It was actually something. The slide? Oh shit, there was one over there. Yeah, this place is huge.
The older I got, the more I withdrew. I asked myself, why talk to anybody anyway? Why bother when I'm happy by myself? I started drawing a lot, mostly animals I saw in the woods by my home. I then imagined designing my own hideouts with things
the
like
wolf.
TVs and pantries full of chips and cookies. I think that idea of leaving home and drawing blueprints started my career. I found a lot of solace in that.
I'm not surprised, but I did the same thing, you know? There's something special about having a place to call your own.
And now look at us. Well, if you count renting in an overpriced city.
It's as close as we can get for now.
Uh-oh. Whose hand is this? Do I get stuff for catching other bunnies? Ah, chips and stuff he was talking about. Royal chips. Fried. I can't read, dude. Oh, the chips. Can't go in the first person? That doesn't exist, dude? No. Where did that thing go? There's that one. Is that it? Thinking yes. Another slime. There's a lot going on without having to know what's going on. There's a lot of items, like you could tell it's like his past. I'm assuming. Oh no! Oh no! Never mind. I thought that was a wolf leg, a fox leg.
As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once.
Like that?
When I was in the 4th grade. You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me. So I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friends had given me.
Kids can be so cruel.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
Joseph. Bun buns, dude. What's up with this like war generated shit and Humvees and stuff? Oh! I mean, I can. Uh-oh. Wow. Global war on terrorism like that. No, I'm just joking. All the way up to the whole rank, dude. Private PFC Specialist Sergeant, Staff Sergeant, Sergeant First Class, Master Sergeant. What's that? First Sergeant? Sergeant, man, I can't see, it's blurry. I know I missed stuff, dude. I've had to miss stuff. Too late now. Butterflies in the butterflies in the sky.
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom, so I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue. We did it all. Put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages, break windows of the barber shop in Anchorage. My dad was furious, but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time,
Boy, wasted
I was
that.
sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me.
Business. Beans? I thought that was something. It was just a leaf clipping. I the grass, whatever. Let's see, to jump up there. Hold on, let me get this first. See what it wants me to do.
He was working another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they had come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers. I drove while my friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting. Felt like I was soaring in the air with borrowed wings. But all good things have endings. A cop outside of Eagle River pulled us over after he saw us in a bottle rocket into someone's yard. What followed was a long night of talking to disappointed adults and feeling smaller than ever.
So, like, is his dad the chief of police? Waterfall? Do I have to collect these? I may miss some. I honestly don't care. I'm not here for that. Yeah, see. If it's in my way, I'll get it. But if it's like somewhere where it's like obviously I'm never gonna think that unless I play the game like twice or. Oh, yearbook. Oh. Okay. Something over there, I can see it. I'll hit it back up on the go around. Not down. Why would it keep me moving? It's too high. It's too high.
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him, how I was gonna be someone and leave that hick icebox for good. He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I proved the ultimate point. But my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally looked at me. All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right." I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough it worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager, but...
It's hard to believe, isn't it? It surprises me too. It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then.
Damn it,
I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over. It's almost like he was saying, "Make this right," to himself, more than to me.
Now, why would there be two? I don't get it. Oh. Oh. Okay. I see. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah, I use that one. So you get this one first. You just grab all three. Yeah, okay. I get it now, dude. I get it now, dude. Don't jump, just fall under. I get it now, dude. You had me going there for a second. Can I make this? I know the other side is to leave, but I want to see what's in here. Let's go. No! Oh, yes. Found the truck. Make this right. Nothing. Just for light. Man, I should have just saved it for the other. Made a big mistake. Made a big mistake. I need all three. Fuck it, I'll get all three. I don't want to get there and then all of a sudden it needs three. I'm definitely for sure I know I missed something back in the stone area. Where's her babies? Where's my fucking thing's babies?
My friends would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over. That was my only goal for a long time.
Alright, butterflies, give me some wings, dude. Whee! I did need three. I like how it gave me the hint thing, but I have to solve it myself, dude. Like that. No double track back, dude. No double track back.
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
Back to work!
Alright, Dexter. JR wanted me to give you a little shout out. He says to call you a bastard, but I've never met you. You might be perfectly nice for all I know, you bastard. Like, comment, and subscribe, or I'll break your fucking legs.